Hey everyone. In today's video, we're exploring the money flow index trading strategy. We'll go through the entire process, from explaining how the strategy works to optimizing it using Freqtrade, an open source trading bot, and finally running backtests to see how it performs. If you're looking for a complete, beginner-friendly Freqtrade tutorial, be sure to check out the link in the description below. Before we dive into the strategy, let's start by breaking down the key indicators we'll be using. 1. Money Flow Index. The Money Flow Index, or MFI, is a momentum indicator that uses both price and volume to measure buying and selling pressure in the market. We'll be using it to identify potential trend reversals and momentum shifts. When the MFI is above 50, it indicates that buying pressure is increasing, suggesting the market is likely in an uptrend, and that's when we'll be looking for long opportunities. Conversely, when the MFI is below 50, it shows that selling pressure is dominant, signaling a potential downtrend, and that's when we'll be looking for short setups. 2. Chaikin Money Flow. The Chaikin Money Flow, or CMF, is a volume-based indicator that measures the amount of money flow over a specific period. It helps identify whether buying or selling pressure is dominating the market. We'll be using it to confirm the strength of a trend and support our decision-making in the strategy. When the CMF is above 0, it indicates that buying pressure is stronger, suggesting that money is flowing into the asset. And that's when we'll be looking for long opportunities. Conversely, when the CMF is below 0, it shows that selling pressure is increasing, meaning money is flowing out of the asset. And that's when we'll be looking for short setups. 3. Exponential Moving Average. Next up, let's talk about the EMA, the Exponential Moving Average. The EMA is a type of moving average that gives more weight to recent price data, making it more responsive to current market movements compared to a simple moving average. In this strategy, we'll be using the 200 EMA as a key trend filter. This means we won't base our trades on other signals alone. We'll also use the EMA to determine the overall market trend. We only take long positions when the price is above the 200 EMA, indicating an overall bullish trend. We only take short positions when the price is below the 200 EMA, signaling an overall bearish trend. By combining the Money Flow Index, Chaikin Money Flow, and the 200 EMA, we can create a powerful momentum-based trend-following strategy. Now that we understand how each indicator works, let's walk through how we combine them to identify trade setups and generate entry and exit signals. To enter a long position, we wait for all of the following conditions to be met. 1. Money Flow Index is above 65. This signals strong buying momentum, suggesting that the market is gaining upward strength. 2. Chaikin Money Flow crosses above 0.03. This means buying pressure is increasing and capital is flowing into the asset, a positive confirmation of bullish sentiment. 3. The price is above the 200 EMA. This confirms that the overall market trend is bullish, and we're trading in the direction of the trend. Once all of these conditions are satisfied, we enter the long trade on the next candle. After entering, we set the stop loss just below the low of the signal candle. To give the trade some breathing room and avoid being stopped out by normal market fluctuations, we subtract 2.5 times the average true range, ATR, from the closing price of the signal candle. For our take profit, we use a 2-to-1 reward-to-risk ratio. This means that once the price hits our target level, we exit the trade and secure the profits. To enter a short position, all of the following conditions must be met. 1. Money Flow Index below 35. Signals strong selling momentum. 2. Chaikin Money Flow crosses below -0.03. Confirms money is flowing out. 3. Price below the 200 EMA indicates a bearish overall trend. Once these conditions are met, we enter the short trade on the next candle. The stop loss is set just above the signal candle's close, plus 2.5 times the average true range to account for normal market fluctuations. For take profit, we use a 2-to-1 reward-to-risk ratio, exiting the trade once the target level is reached to lock in profits. Now that we understand the strategy, let's move on to optimization using Freqtrade. We'll be testing on the 1-hour time frame and splitting our historical data into two sets. In sample, 8 months, used for tuning and optimizing the strategy. Out of sample, 4 months, used to test the strategy on unseen data and see how it performs in real market conditions. The key parameters we'll focus on optimizing include CMF length, determines the period used to calculate the Chaikin money flow. CMF threshold, sets the CMF level for generating trade signals. MFI threshold, defines the MFI level for identifying strong buying or selling momentum. Risk ratio and ATR multiplier, define the stop-loss distance and the reward-to-risk ratio, which control trade management and overall strategy risk. We'll use Freqtrade's HyperOp feature to find the best combination of these parameters for maximum strategy performance. Once the optimization is complete, we'll run a full backtest to evaluate how the strategy performs using the optimal settings. All right, let's take a closer look at the backtesting results. We tested the strategy on ARB perpetual futures using a 1-hour time frame over the past year with the optimized settings. Here's what we observed. The strategy achieved a total return of 300%. By comparison, the market itself saw a return of around minus 40% during the same period. The maximum drawdown was 21%, which shows that while the strategy did experience some retracements, it effectively managed risk and maintained overall profitability. Next, we'll review a visual summary of these results. The strategy was optimized with 8 months of in-sample data and then tested on 4 months of out-of-sample data, ensuring it performs reliably on unseen market conditions and isn't just curve-fitted to historical data. If you'd like access to the full strategy file, along with the complete step-by-step Freqtrade tutorial, it's available to supporters through the link in the description. It's a great way to support the channel, and in return, you get everything you need to build, run, and customize this strategy on your own. There's also a pair-optimized version, which allows you to apply the strategy across multiple trading pairs, each with its own optimized parameters for improved performance. If you found this video useful, remember to subscribe, enable notifications, and share it with others who might benefit from it. Thanks for tuning in. See you in the next video.